Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have your own reading today, Capricorn, and so far it's looking really interesting here, I really have to say. We have this Nature Spirits card, right? Somebody here has like peaks of joy, and maybe they might have kind of peaks of maybe not like feeling so joyful. It could be somebody has an ego problem in this reading, Capricorn, and I'm not saying it's you, no, but somebody has some type of an ego issue. We have this card here. I forget the name of the card. I don't know if there's a name for this card. I think there is, but it's really about obsession and kind of vanity and ego. It can be about somebody who might be isolating themselves. And this comes from the Great Expectations movie, kind of, or the novel that was written. But this lady sits by herself and she keeps looking at herself in the mirror. But it's kind of about somebody who kind of like lies to themselves, or they don't really see who they are truly. Yeah. And that's what I mean about ego. Somebody here also needs some type of a detox, kind of repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, maybe just to go take a bath and, kind of, which sounds really good right now, to just take a hot bath with maybe some oil or just something like that. And this honesty card talks about somebody who is, they'll never really be able to step into their power, Capricorn, until they are truly honest with themselves and about themselves. So this is kind of really, cozying up to this other card that talks about ego and vanity. It definitely is. The most important honesty is to yourself, right? Yeah, it is. So, we have the building blocks card too, and this talks about you may have all the building blocks you need. Sometimes it talks about somebody who's trying to put the building blocks together. It was showing up here with the caterpillar and the opportunity. Could be for a brand new beginning, right? It could be because we know the caterpillar changes, right? He morphs into the butterfly. Somebody has been kind of persistent here or defiant in a situation, either or. And I believe that somebody here is trying to like gain their perspective, which has kind of been the case, right, for a long time. And we also, somebody wants to free themselves. They do, or they feel restrained. We have this card over here, Carly. It talks about somebody who may want their freedom or to be unrestrained. And then we have the standstill card, and we have the beautiful, the stork. What is he? He's a pelican. Yeah, the pelican, the stork, and then he's a pelican. But he's still very beautiful. He is, and he's in the swamp somewhere, right? I don't know if that's Louisiana or Florida. I'm not really sure. But it looks like he's in the bayou. He does. And something's at a standstill here. There's a lot of energies going on. There really is. And this is going to be kind of an interesting reading. So let's see what we have for Capricorn. Let's see what we have for Capricorn and their person. Let's see what we have for Capricorn and their person. We're going to put some cards down here. Not just your own. We're going to put your person's cards. Show me the energy for Capricorn, please. For Capricorn. What's on your mind is the High Priestess, Capricorn. You could be like really kind of full throttle with your intuition here. Maybe there's a secret here or things that are hidden, right? There could be, you could be wondering if somebody's maybe hiding something from you, because this is showing up here and what's on your mind. You could be a secret yourself, right? You could. You could be right now. Sometimes this can talk about somebody who's just kind of chilling, not really saying much, kind of like just kind of like in their soul, like in their soul's energy, kind of. And your challenge is going to be, there's some type of a threat to you here. We have the Nine of Wands. And the wolf is here. He's trying to keep the wolf out. And he is. And so, this could be, you could be literally trying to keep somebody out of your life. Or it doesn't have to be that literal, but there's something that you're trying to keep away. Or you think some type of threat there's something threatening you. Yeah. Maybe about this opportunity that you want with somebody, right? It could be about that. And, you know, we have the Strength card showing up in your fear. Maybe you're fearing lacking your own courage, but this, for me, this is probably somebody else, right? Could be. I mean, this is a kind of a very woven type of story. I can totally tell. And we also have, you know, we have this card of seduction, attraction, flirting, and dating, and temptation, and third party interference. I think in this reading, Capricorn, you could be maybe thinking that you're like kind of dealing with somebody who's kind of maybe double dealing. You might be feeling that way in this reading. Possibility here. And we have the karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons. Yeah, you're right now, I feel like you could be going through some turmoil with somebody who I feel like who might have ego and ego issues, right? And, you know, and usually people who have ego issues do not have courage. No, they don't. Because they're vibrating, there is like a low vibration that they are dwelling in, right? Or that they are kind of feeling. But because we have this card, she who persists, this can be somebody who is kind of defiant. I just feel like you could be mad a little bit in this reading. You might be a little bit angry. And then here we have letting go and loving you as well. I feel like you're in some type of a karmic relationship where there could be like arguing and things like that. Maybe all you need is for somebody to let go of maybe somebody else to love you. It's possible here. Because there's a threat here, right? This is in your challenge. And I'm not sure what that threat is yet. It looks like you don't trust somebody here, kind of. It's kind of how it looks. Let's see what else we have for Capricorn's person. And let's see. Ace of Swords, Two of Wands. The challenge for them is the Four of Pentacles. So this could be holding on to money or holding on to you. You might feel threatened that you can't hold on to somebody. I feel like that's probably it here. You might feel that you're just waiting for somebody to kind of make a move and that you're kind of at their like, I'm not going to say beck and call, but that you're kind of like a little bit like at a disadvantage. Like maybe all you can do right now is kind of wait. The Hierophant is their desire or their hope. Let's see here. Doesn't necessarily mean that. And he's holding two fingers up here. He looks like maybe the Pope does that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's see what else we have, right? Or the Bishop. I'm not sure if this is the Pope or the Bishop. But anyway, let's see what we have. And Capricorn, over here in your hope and desire, this is you showing up in your spread, right? Your person might be, any of these people, the High Priestess, Leo showing up here, the Emperor, Aries, and then we have Taurus. Let's see, and we have Pisces or Scorpio. I think that you are like somebody here that you are very interested in. Maybe you even love this person, but for sure, I feel like what this is that you are like right now. You're just kind of you could be just like trying to use your intuition, and I feel like you are trying to figure something out. I feel like you are. You might be like thinking here that you might be not trusting somebody and maybe thinking kind of negative about this person. Like, what are they up to? You could. Somebody here needs to chill out and just have time alone for a me talks. That could be you or this person, possibly. But definitely you want this opportunity with somebody. They might need to be free over here because we have she who frees. Yeah. She who kind of like liberates. Yeah, somebody's trying to gain their perspective here, and they have ego issues. Yeah, so this is what's blocking them, because the honesty card it says that. It talks about that. It talks about somebody who cannot really step into their power until they are really honest about their life. You could be a third party, Capricorn. I mean, this card, this seduction card can talk about third parties. You might be somebody's secret. You could be. And I feel like you are kind of studying a situation very intuitively. Like, I feel like you want somebody's, like you love somebody. I feel like you want their cup, their offer, something like that. Most likely this is kind of your issue here, right? And, you know, over here you're fearing the strength card, so, or doubting. You could be dealing with a Leo, right? But you could just be doubting maybe your own courage. But I don't think this is about you over here. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. And let's see what we have for Capricorn. The Five of Wands. King of Wands. Could be Leo, because we have the Strength card here. I feel like you are most likely kind of just thinking about maybe whether or not you can work something out with somebody. Pretty sure here. The Devil, this could be you, but I feel like you might be in bondage about this. Page of Cups. I feel like you're like you feel kind of stuck here, or you're in a little bit of a bondage here about somebody here, somebody you love. And it could be about communicating. You could have maybe sent them some type of a message. I feel like you're not trusting them. Let's look at what's on your mind. The High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. See, you want a new beginning with this person. The Empress. I feel like you are the third party Empress. I feel like it's possible you're a secret to somebody and they have ego issues and you're wondering if they have other people. It could be. We have the Nine of Wands, like somebody else beside you, and the Six of Cups. This is your person from the past. This is them down here most likely. And this is your challenge. I feel like you feel threatened here for whatever, maybe because you think they have other people. Yeah, you feel threatened. Let's see if we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King. This is very interesting here. This is both you, most likely. Both the King and the Knight. And you have the Two of Swords. Yeah. It's maybe you want this person to figure something out about their life. I feel like you probably want them to be honest with themselves. Probably. You might even want them to have the courage to be honest with themselves. Right? Which is, it's a little bit deep, right? But you could, because we have vanity problems and we have like ego problems here. Right? So when we have vanity, can be a few things too. But when we have ego problems, you know, as I was saying, people are not courageous when they have ego issues. They're stuck with their kind of low vibration, and I mean, deep down, sometimes they don't think much of. They're insecure deep down, so they're not going to have courage. You might feel like there's nothing you can do about this whole situation. There's something here where you feel like you're just waiting. We have the Standstill card showing up here, and we have the Strength card, and this is your fear, your doubt. Five of Pentacles. You could be like fearing that somebody doesn't have the courage to let you in. Especially if you're a secret. You might want them to let you in all the way. You could, because we have the High Priestess showing up in your challenge with the Empress. You might be this kind of hidden Empress. Yeah, you could. So let's look at their cards. Let's see what we have. And they have the Ace of Swords with the Two of Wands. And here they are at a crossroads in their life right now. I feel like probably making a choice right here. But I don't feel like this person, if they're making a choice, they're going to have a hard time. Unless they are truly stepping into being honest about their life, like this card says. Because this person will not step into their power until they are honest with themselves. That's how life is. If you can't even be honest about what your true talents are in life, how can you step into your power? So if you know you're a great psychologist, or you have this natural ability, and you're over there, making shoestrings at the shoestring factory. All right. Yeah, the other day, Capricorn, it was emery boards. Today, it's shoestrings. All right. So you're over there. No digs on anybody who might really have that job, okay? Because somebody probably does, right? But, you could be saying, deep down that you could be a great teacher or a great psychologist, something. It's a great anything. A great scientist, a great realtor, a great anybody, right? But instead, as I said, Capricorn, you're over there, making shoestrings, right? And don't use GMO cotton, Capricorn. I told you about that stuff, right? And so, you could be, if you're not going to be honest with yourself about your talents, then you have to stay where you're at the shoestring factory, right? And so, at least get stocks, all right, there, all right, Capricorn, all right, shares, company shares. But if you are, it takes courage and balls to go after, things, sometimes even if we think that we're really good at something, it still takes balls to go after it, because people might be telling you can't do this, it's too hard, it doesn't pay, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, this person might have a lot of damn ego here, and I just feel like that's the case. And you're like, this is why you're kind of in this Two of Swords energy, and possibly doubting somebody's courage. I feel like you're in the devil energy here. We see it. Now I'm not saying this is you, and you're in your good nature, or everything's. I feel like you kind of are in your own bondage here. I feel like you are. Let's look at their energy, and what's on their mind is the Three of Pentacles. And the challenge for them is to hold on to most likely money, or you, or somebody else. But I feel like it's you, most likely, or money. This is their challenge. It's next to another Pentacle card. It definitely could be their money, their challenge. And in your fear here, you could be, or your doubt, here we have the Five of Pentacles. You could be fearing here that they will never have the courage to do this, maybe because they think they're going to end up with a lack of money. Because maybe your person's married, and they have to, they have to split money, right? So let's see what else we have. Let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. They have the Ace of Swords, the Death card. OMG, they're at a crossroads, not the crossroads. They're at a crossroads about an ending, and I believe a victory and a decision about that right here. They're at a crossroads about it. I feel like they're at a standstill about it. Yeah, they are. This is about a decision, and it's also about the truth. How can you make a decision if you can't live your truth, right? It's really important, right? And the truth is really, really important. And that's why they used to say that a truth will set you free. I was like, well, how so? What do you mean by that? Like if you're a kid and you do something wrong, and if you tell the truth, well, you said I wasn't going to get in trouble if I tell the truth, right? It's not about that, right? Of course not. That's kind of a very young person's way to look at it. But I just knew there was something very, very much deeper when I was young, but I didn't really understand what it was. But in this reading, or about adults, I should say, courage only comes with, first we have to be courageous enough to be honest with ourselves. And you can't have courage unless you are honest with yourself. It's kind of a catch-22. And I just feel like your person here they could be Leo. Do we have the King of Wands here? No, but they could still be Leo over here in your fear and your doubt. It could be anybody, but somebody's got ego issues here, and it's really holding things up. Let's get one more card for Capricorn person, and we have the Queen of Swords. Here they are. I told you they're at a crossroads, and here they are discerning. What am I going to do? I feel like this person is deciding between exactly two ways to go. An ending could be with you, or a victory with you. Or an ending with somebody else to have victory with you. Or switched, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have. But I feel like it's probably otherwise, yeah, this person's just trying to figure out if, honestly, I think between two unions, kind of, or two lifestyles, possibly. Right? Maybe they live over, maybe they, live off the grid, and you live in downtown, blah, blah, right? And they're like, wow, God, I have to really change my life, right? Let's see what we have. We have the Eight of Swords. This is what's on their mind. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it just looks to me like this person kind of, you might be this third party Capricorn, and they could like be wanting to work things out with you, but first they have to end something here. And the Eight of Swords, this could be kind of like, this person it's kind of like a feeling like, well, I just have to go with like what looks best for me, kind of like this lady can free herself, but she's not doing it, and she feels really stuck. Sometimes it's like, oh, there's no way out. Let's get another card. What's on their mind? And they have the Strength card. Yeah, they could be Leo. We see the Strength card here twice. But we know this is about courage, too. I feel like in this reading, this person is admitting to themselves that they don't have courage. I feel like it is. And in their challenge is the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So, this can talk about their challenge could be holding on to money and having a brand new beginning in love with you. Like, like either or. The challenge could be holding on to you to have a new beginning in love with you. What I'm saying here is definitely about a new beginning in love and the challenge, but it could also be about money, finances, right? And now we have the Page of Cups. This is, for me, a new start. It can talk about communication, but I feel like this has to do with somebody's intuition as well, because the fish is here in the cup. Let's see what we have. There could be an apology here, maybe, but I don't think this is really so much about an apology. We have the Hierophant, and we have the World card. This is in their desire or hope. See, they want to put an end to a cycle. Yeah, that's what they want, a new cycle. This could be saying they want to put an end to a marriage, honestly, and have a new cycle with you, because here's the Ace of Cups right next door. They could be married to somebody. This could also be saying that they're hoping to figure out like what's most important to them in their beliefs, like for their foundation in their life. Your person could be hoping just to find the key here. I kid you not. Find the key to their answer. Let's see here. And they could have been like really kind of, it's possible this person has been hassled, like kind of persistent in trying to figure this out. It could be. And then they have the Eight of Wands, so they want change and they want growth and passion and opportunities. That's what they want. They're hoping for. This person is like, definitely they're at a crossroads here about their life. They are. And I feel like, you're on the good side of it. Like, if I choose a new beginning, it will be with Capricorn. Their fear is going to be the Emperor. And then they have the Ten of Wands. This could be that they are a father too, the Emperor. And that this is burdening to them because they're a family man. Because the Hierophant is showing up in the reading, they could be married. And so in their doubt and fear is that something is really hard to do. Yeah, something's very burdening. This ending, if they're ending something, they could be, this could be bothering them. This is going to be a very harsh ending. It's a possibility. And this could simply be saying them having the will and the determination is very burdening to them. And I'm seeing that in this reading. Like, this person knows that they haven't been honest with themselves, and they know they don't have a lot of courage. That's really it. Let's start the Tree of Life Oracle. We'll finish it in the extended. And we're going to have, we'll talk about the tarot spread in just a minute about them. Show me the energy for Capricorn's person. For Capricorn's person. And we have the Pride card. See, this is Ego. OMG, the first card. Yeah. Let's see what else they have. Crossing them. OMG, a Capricorn's person is the Man of Blood. They're married right there. Or they just have kids. Maybe they just have kids. But it's right here with the Hierophant. Yeah. Let's see what else. The heart, see, excuse me, you guys. In the heart of the matter here, or the root, or why it's all happening, is the heart. This is because they love somebody. Let's see what else we have. In the past is the well. So we're going to talk about that. And we'll put these cards down and we'll talk about them in the extended. The flag is what's on their mind. You see, this is about who they're going to be loyal to. Yeah. We have the locksmith, the moment. Let's see what else we have for Capricorn's person. Agitation. And this is in their environment. OMG, I really want to see their extended. And the skeleton is what they desire or hope for. And we have the tempter here in the reading. So we're going to finish that. We're going to go ahead and clarify this and kind of, you know, finish this reading. I mean, we're going to talk about these cards. We're going to see how they feel about you, how they're seeing this situation. Yep. And we're going to see their near future. And the underlying issues here, like things that could be like kind of hidden, and also what you don't know about them as well, and their true intentions. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.